Well, I've had some requests from my bucket rod holder video. It's where I drill a simple hole and turn a bucket into a much better rod holder than just sitting it on top or sitting it inside. So if you use buckets, check it out. It works really well. I'll put a link in the description to that video. But in that video, I got some comments and feedbacks and from some of my posts about my rod holder that I built on the back of my ice fishing sled. So I'm hoping to have hard water here pretty quick and just kind of getting things out and ready, and thought I'd show you what I did. So pretty simple. I took a 1-inch piece of, so it's a 1x6, and then I drilled it just perfectly to fit in the back of my sled. You could do 3/4, but the 1-inch just fits in really nicely. It's about 25 inches across. I tapered it down because I didn't want it poking past the edge on both sides. And the reason I did 6 inches because that's what I decided to do these pipe. Now you could get these out of PVC, steel, like whatever you have laying around. I had some really light gauge powder coated steel that was just hanging out. The outside diameter is about 1.5 inches. Inside diameter 1 3/8 inches. So that's what I had laying around. I did all of this with stuff I had laying around, and it worked out slick. So first thing that you're going to want to do is drill a larger hole, 2 of them. I did 3/8 on one side, and then on the back side I did a 3/16 hole. And what that allows you to do is thread your screw through the pipe. Oh, I dropped it. But thread your screw through the pipe and then drill it into the wood, you know, like so. Basically have an extended Phillips tip, and you can attach it to the wood, but then you still have a clean shot. Hopefully you can see that through the pipe. So pretty simple. This outer hole just has to be big enough for the head of your screw to go through, and then of course this one just big enough the threads to go through, and then it's real easy to attach it to the wood like that. I did 5 rods, and like I said, it is, you know, really easy. I did this in probably under an hour, but just through like so, and then like so. And the other piece that I did was on adjusting these pipes. You know, if I needed to, I could have poked them up over the top. But this is my rod holder with my longest handle and shortest. Like, it doesn't poke through at all. This is the next shortest. It doesn't poke down through. This one barely pokes down through. And then this is my longest. I usually actually put them on the outsides. But what I did was I made sure that when it's poking through, that it's not below the bottom of my sled. So it still has about 1.5 inches to the bottom of my sled, so that as you're pulling it through, you know, you don't have your rods digging in the snow. And then this one, where it's on a little bit of an angle, I feel like it pokes through even less. So there we go. Yep. So that's all I did to attach it. And then the way I'm going to take my phone out to show you. All right, so the way that I attach the wood is on the top. I drilled down into it. There's even one hiding in there, there. And then I got 1-inch screws and drilled through the back here, 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 and here. And that seems to hold it really well. It's already went through 1 season. The other thing that I did is when I grabbed this out of the back of the truck, before I put this on, I would grab underneath here. And because now that's not, you know, easy to do, I just had this handle, you know, in all my stuff. You could buy one, but then I did that so that I have something to grab onto when I'm pulling it out of the truck. And then I can still grab on the front of the sled here, and it makes it really easy to, you know, do this. All right, well, that is how I made my rod holder. It works really well, and you know, helps keep my rods organized. In the state of Oregon, if you have a 2-rod endorsement for open water, you can fish 5 rods through the ice. So I'm set up with 5 rods. If I have more rods, I can put them in my buckets. This just helps save space inside the sled, makes it really easy when I'm on the ice to just grab these rods and start fishing. And of course, the quicker you get these rods in the water, the quicker you're catching fish. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and hopefully I'll have some fresh ice water content coming soon. I'm really anxious to get out on the ice. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you want to know when I'm dropping more, of course, hit that bell notification. Once again, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Catch you later, and fish on.